Hello, and welcome back to Monster Train. It's Awoken today, standard Awoken. Let's begin, shall we? I think we shall. Hydrate again real quick. I'm feeling it. It's coming up on, what is this, episode number 4 in the series? Today is now, it's so weird, because it's been like 3 hours for myself, and yet for you it's been 4 days. So this episode is going up on like, it's Monday right now, probably. But I feel the voice getting a little tired, keeping myself nice and hydrated. However, let's begin. We're playing green red. This looks very similar to the run I just played. However, we're inverted. I have no problems with this. We are on this run against Rage Talos, Curse Fel, Patient Seraph. We got a Steel Enhancer, Ritual of Battle, and Snare start. Ritual of Battle is a really... I'm coming around on Ritual of Battle quite a bit lately. You can see it in the last run. In green in particular, we're going to look for an Animus of Will to perhaps make great use of this. I like Hell's Banners a lot. Gnarled Root is really good if we hit on Spike Sentient, but it's not really that good, I guess. It's 10, 20, 40 on the Sentient, but it's only really good in the next combat if we were scared of that. Because typically with the Sentient you take damage on your first combat, I find, because she doesn't really have the capabilities to finish off a boss and Train Stewards can't pick up the slack. However, with Steel Enhancers and Ritual Battle, I think Gnarled Root is worse. Hell's Banners is better in the long term. Please give me the choice between Spikes and Rejuve. Sick. Okay. In a normal run, what I would say we want to do here is we pick Rejuvenate, and we would remove, like, everything except for Restores, right? And we would just turn her into a Gatling Cannon. However, there's a big however here. It's Patient Seraph. I don't think you can do that in the Patient Seraph. I haven't tried, to be fair. I do not know if I've actually played the Sentient into Patient Seraph, come to think of it. But in those runs that I just outlined, you typically play a style where you have a single floor, and on that single floor you have the Sentient and then some form of damage behind, Shattered Shell, Animus of Will, whatever it is, right? And you just play all of your healing cards on the Sentient and clear floors. Playing 8 or 9 cards into Seraph the Patient every round is going to get to be scary. Seraph the Patient every other round, because he's going to be on that floor every other round in this hypothetical, is going to scale up a ton. He's going to become pretty big. I'm imagining that he's probably going to get somewhere in the range of, like, let's see, if we're playing 8 cards per round, let's give a little more conservative estimate of like 6 cards per round, and then he gets every other round of 8 rounds. So he's gonna land somewhere around 44 to 50 attack, most likely, if we play Rejuvenate Sentient. Now, the flip side of this, the reasoning for it is Spike Sentient is also kind of awkward in the Patient Seraph here, because usually you just set Spike Sentient and forget her because she has 120 health, but with melee weakness, she's gonna die. Interesting choice, isn't it? Both of these seem weak into Seraph, because you rely on... So we're going to have to pick up healing on this one, and if we take explosive, I just have to be really confident in my regen plan. I have to be confident in our ability to get to like 60 regen, which means we would need spreading spores. I'm going to go Spikes. My instincts tell me that Spikes is the line here. I'm not super confident of Rejuvenate into Patient Seraph. It kind of scares me a little bit. Alright. So because we have... Am I going to take a +4? We got Spike Sentient. +4 on these. Nah, we shouldn't. Should play it cool. Unit draft would be really nice, though. Maybe I should have just taken the damage. I should have just taken the damage. Perhaps. It's a lot of damage, though, and sometimes they kill the Sentient off of it, which is why it's scary. I think you play top floor here. And Train Steward's okay to play. No, it's not. It feeds a damage shield. And we'll buff the Train Steward since he's behind Sentient. Nice. Top 4 pays off. Very good. Yeah, so there was not much to be worried about here. Reasonably. Split this guy off. Sometimes we can save 5 health. Yeah, look at that. Ping all of these away. Doesn't really matter, to be fair. Like I can ping those or not ping those, it doesn't make a difference. Should be worried, yeah, should be due for a torch here. And that's a pretty clean combat one. Pretty solid. Ritual Battle, really strong here. I gotta tell you, I'm really coming around on Ritual Battle. It's really good as it turns out. Razor Sharp Edge is good. And Molting Him's kind of nice into Patient Seraph, but we shouldn't need it because we want Spike Sentient. I'm gonna go ahead and skip this. We're going to look for some sort of healing card to keep our Sentient standing, and then we're going to look for one of the Hollows and an Animus of Will. I guess we could also look right path here. Because, I mean, there's an extreme high roll on the right side here, which is Branded Warrior in the Banner multi-strike in here. If you don't see that, what are the low rolls? I mean, the crazy low roll is like Demon Fiend plus Consumer of Crowns. And then you go, The Steel Shop here. I can take this banner and look for the choice unit. These are good. The question you have to pose to yourself is, are you afraid of Thorned Hollow's lower health point getting him killed into Patient Seraph? His spikes is actually also not that big of a benefit. I think I go Awoken Hollow here. I think it is. Thorned Hollow scares me. Holdover. You could try Holdover -1 Ritual of Battle. I'm gonna hold over -1 Razor Sharp Edge here. And then we're just gonna pump this into whoever. I spent so much time thinking about Patient Seraph at the start of this run, by the way, because I believe, and it's perhaps a little arrogant, perhaps a little foolhardy of me to believe so, but I believe we have a free run to the boss here. I think we should Curse Fell with Spike Sentient is just money. And with a Ritual Battle starter, like, we have a really strong looking run here. Which is why I'm talking as if it's a foregone conclusion that we're gonna make it to the Seraph fight. Like, we're already there. It's not necessarily foregone, however. It feels fairly likely. Okay, pull Razor Sharp Edge. Start hitting them up. Ping off these guys. Something has to go pretty terribly wrong, because it's a very consistent starter we have here. I gotta say. Need to pull a torch. Nice. Good work. I mean, just look at the damage output here. Your boy's at 72. His health's a little low. I need to pick up some healing. This is not healing. 100. He still wins it. 3 rounds at 98 is plenty. Just a little. It's slightly scary. But, you know, we pick up some... There's a very high chance that we pick up something run-defining. Sting is fine. Would not say run-defining, but it's passable. Welder Helper is... here, and so is Imp in a Box. Huh. You show me an Imp in a Box at this juncture. What if I just click this and we pivot towards Imps? It's kind of awkward to go towards Imps, because Imps end up giving you a lot of armor. Armor does not synergize well with healing. Ooh. Ooh. 2 rares, or rather uncommons here. Inflame is never. It's okay to take Welder Helper. I think it's just fine. The problem with Welder Helper, and the reason I'm probably going to skip it, is because it clashes with healing. And we're going to aim towards healing since it's a regen plan. We have a hollow. Putting armor on the Sentient isn't going to make much of a difference. If anything, it might hurt. Because, like, she's going to take a round of damage to the armor, and then that turn after I draw, like, my focus growth or whatever my healing card is, and then it doesn't do anything, and then she dies before I see it again, right? I guess... In reality, it's actually... armor really only clashes with regen, I think? A hard one to say. I'm gonna skip this though. I don't think it's right. Shattered Shell. You don't want to take Shattered Shell here. Horned Warrior's not good enough. I wish Horned Warrior was just a 15 times 2 instead of a 30. Would feel so much better. I think. We still go right because we can pull a multi-strike here. The Hellhorned banner is typically going to be underwhelming overall, but we can pull a multi-strike here, which is the reason we go right. Quick. Worthless. Hellhorned banner has garbage. Yeah. Demon Fiend is sometimes playable, but he's not very good. I don't like Demon Fiend, especially not in the Patient Seraph. Perhaps this run is not a foregone conclusion to reach Patient Seraph. Oh, never mind, we just win. Holiest Shield is like a free win into Patient Seraph, I guess. I think it would be, right? You play this at 8, it's 8 free rounds into the boss, assuming we pick off the units on his floor. That's pretty strong. So we're just going to look to double stack Permafrost that, probably. Although if you double stack it and you play it at 4 energy, you get... So if you double stack it, you're getting 4x damage shield at 3, so you're getting 12 if you play it at 4, where you would normally get 8. You play it at 3, you're getting 8, where you would normally get 6. You play it at 2, you're getting 4, where you would get 4. Okay, so it's only bad if you have to play it at 1x, assuming we take energy, and there's upsides with Hell's Banners as well. Okay, just considering. I don't really like any of this. And I think we can be picky. I think there's time. Talos doesn't scare me that much. Although it is Rage Talos, so maybe I should be a little afraid. It's Rage Talos and we don't have good healing in the deck. That's the problem that we're facing. If I lose this, it's because my healing is bad. And if I lose this, I should have picked Welder Helper for sure. But I was hoping to roll a little better at some point. Not really sure where. I was just hoping at some point I was going to roll a little better. I think I actually stacked the Sentient here. Although she's going to take a brunt of the damage. A brunt? How about the brunt of the damage? I stack here. She's going to take a lot. Like, she's not going to make it much. Oh yeah, she's fucking dead. Let's fix that. She's gonna die. Nothing worth ensnaring. Ensnare is such a, like, it's such a whatever card that I didn't even really recognize that we started with it. How I feel about Ensnare. Can I keep you alive? 14, 18, I can barely. She'll die next round, but I think it's worth to try and keep her standing for as long as we can. It's a really hard run to mitigate enough damage, though. Especially when a big piece of our plan is Ritual of Battle and we have no regen. It's possible that I have to lose the Holy Shield here, which always feels bad when it happens, but I might have to send it away to survive the combat. Yeah, with this coming up, it's a little threatening. I need to heal him. There'll be time for torches later. I gotta make sure I'm healing. Okay. Am I burning Holy Shield here? We gotta make a choice right now. Here and now, we gotta make the call. Do we burn Holy Shield? Or do I think I can survive without it? I'll see, hypothetically, I should see all of these cards. So, let's just do the math. You're at 539, Talos. We have 75 damage. Let's give this a more conservative number. He's at 70. Let's just say well, he's gonna be at 90. So for ease of counting, he's at 90 here. You got. It's reasonable to say 100. Okay, we're gonna say 100 for ease of access. So we need 6 rounds. Say. Can we get 6 rounds? We need 6 times 7. We do 43 health on my man. What can we get to? We can get to plus 6, plus 8, 12. It's really close. 14, 15. It's really close. I'm gonna risk. I think that it's close enough that I'm okay with risking it. I was very wrong. I don't see all these cards, do I? It is very close. Close enough that it might like matter that I torch the boss here. So as it sits, we don't have it, of course. 255, 345, 438, 534. Alright, we got there. I agree. It was very close. However, at the end of the day, you roll the dice sometimes and you get there. Very good. Hey, 99 damage. My estimations were all just about right. The only estimation I was wrong about is I was 1 off on the number of rounds we had. Last stand would be fun if we were going rage, but I can't really say with confidence we're going rage. Charge Handler is cool with the spike sentient, but I don't think we should need it. I guess it's fine. It's like triggers Hell's Banners. God, these fucking unit drafts have been so bad. It's been a tragedy on the unit draft front. Like, overall, this run has really missed on a lot of places. There's one big hit that makes me think that this run's gonna be okay, but there's been a lot of... We've taken a lot of L's to take it, to put it in the way that the kids these days are speaking. It's just L after L. I think the L stands for, lose. Anyway, we're gonna go right because I'm still holding hope. Hope against hope that I don't see another double hollow banner. Alas, it is to be. So I'm gonna double Holy Shield. That kills all the bosses. We just have to handle heavies now, which is not easy. Burn torches right now. It's tough. I need to be able to play enough regen. I need to pick up some good healing, realistically, is all. I need to pick up, like, Unleash the Wildwood, Awake, whatever healing card they want to throw my way. By the way, worth mentioning, took draw on this run. Last run, I said you take energy when you're playing with Ritual of Battle. In this run, we're not really playing with Ritual of Battle. Ritual of Battle is here, and it's existing, but it's not really our main plan. Which is why I didn't take much for it. +6 is... It's a lot, but I think with the torches we can get away with it. And then after this round we have Holy Shield in play, which makes a load of difference as well. Yeah, we got the torches to help us along. The other reason that's good for draw is because of Hell's Banners. Hell's Banners makes it a little better to take draw as well. If we multi-strike this guy, we probably win the run. I believe. 28, are we staying alive here? I just have to kill like one more haste enemy. Probably fine. I don't like rooting enemies in this position. I think you only, as a general rule, you want to root enemies at the start or the end of the combat. Like, I wouldn't, it's not bad to root something here, but it is bad to root something on that last turn, right? Because you're going to end up stacking on yourself if you root on the last turn. Play Shard Channeler. I play Train Steward. Doesn't really matter where. Just play Train Steward. You just torch this and it's fine. Oh, hey, I'm taking 12. Wasn't even looking up there. Hitting me for more? 7. You're at 81. This is an okay route. Although, it's really not, come to think of it. Because what's going to end up happening if I root is then his next round he's going to put a big hit here. It's a better one if I root, but if I root here, I'm going to stack this with the boss. You see, this is the problem with Ensnare. When you root, it ends up being a lot of the times actively detrimental for you. I think this trial might have been a mistake. Like, so if I root this guy, right, or if I root here, either way, the boss runs up with haste and I stack. So I'm then relying on pulling a torch, which is not necessarily reasonable, considering there's only one in there. Yeah, I guess I could guarantee it with Razor Sharp Edge, actually, but, you know. Do I have to burn a Holy Shield here? Again, I have to pose the question. And the answer is, perhaps. Also, oh god, that's 36 damage, holy moly. This trial turned out to be really bad. Really, really bad trial. Should not have taken it. It is unfortunate. I might be dead. Might have died from my greed here. So we're presently at 46, which is... So we're presently at... we never die here. Let's just get that out of the way. Never do we die here. Yeah, and this will kill at 6 or 4, so we can just do this and let the game do the math for me. 374 or 14. Okay. Goodbye, Holy Shield. It's a shame. But 60 damage, not really worth. Awake is very good. It's what we've been looking for. Some sort of big heal. Guess you could have gone imps on this run. Hope for peace. At least we have one Holy Shield surviving. A good reason to duplicate it as well. Now I really hope that Pyre Health and a Steel Shop line up. Ah, there is no Steel Shop. I see. I gotta go right here. Gotta go right because this is my only timing to see a Pyre Health anytime soon. And I mean, I'm just gonna duplicate Holy Shield again, I guess. I don't know. What else am I gonna do? I'm gonna duplicate Razor Sharp Edge, maybe? I guess it's okay. He gets plus 20 per round. The problem is that we can't kill double heavies right now. I can't kill double heavies until I hit a multi-strike. The run is really light on units. I probably should have picked up something, but I just held out hope. And I was not rewarded. I'm gonna dupe this. It's looking pretty grim. It's funny because at the start I said this was probably a foregone conclusion that we make it to the Seraph fight, and then I just whiffed repeatedly for multiple rounds and multiple rewards on anything meaningful. I went to every possible Awoken banner and didn't see a single Animus of Will. It is unfortunate. You don't like to see it. You like to see Animus of Will. How am I gonna kill this thing? I'm gonna have to root it, I think. I should play these? Is there any reason not to play one of these top 4? Oh, I guess there isn't. Right? Is there a reason? I'm trying to think of one. I have no... I can't play one here. If I do, I have to play it in front, which is fine. But there's no reason for me to not do this. Or rather, there is no reason... Yeah, okay. That sentence makes sense. It is fine for me to do that. Then I needed this ensnare on this exact turn. Very good job, ensnare. Perfectly done. Great work. Now maybe we don't take a million here. I mean, maybe we get to live. Is the real way to parse that sentence. 75. It's close. Could play Shard Channeler. 78. So we're gonna take the 6. It is what it is. Or channeler down. I don't even have to play this Train Steward. Getting these away so I don't die. Alright. Alright. Ritual of Battle is okay. I'm gonna play Restore. Same amount of armor. Yeah. This way the sentient moves though. And if it worst comes to worst, I just Razor Sharp Edge both of those. So I'm not that worried about it. Dude, he's big, but he's probably not big enough as it sits. I'm not convinced here. Let me put it like that. Yeah, so let's Razor Sharp Edge these. As I said. In our worst cases, it's still fine. Okay. We make it to Fel here. Fel should be free. Hopefully over the next 2 floors we can power up. I hope it is the case. We take Preserve Thorns here. It's a fine card. Alloy might be nice to help the sentient not get popped on Seraph. I think this is a skip. You can make a case for Pyre Chomper, multiple cases for Pyre Chomper, but in reality, I think it's a skip. And we gotta hit a Steel Shop and find Multi-Strike. If we hit a Steel Shop and find Multi-Strike, our woes are lessened. They're not gone, but they are lessened. I just don't think we get through Fel without hitting here, so also I have 815 gold. Holy moly. Okay, I'm pretty sure this run is now dead. I think that there's no conceivable way to survive Fel throwing 2 heavies at us right now. There's gonna have to be something truly unbelievable in this event to have a chance. Drop Cage is not it. I have no use for this. This is unfortunate. I was very confident in the beginning that the game would give me one of the outs to this start, and we did not hit. So now you can look at this run in hindsight and you can go, ah yeah, should have gone Explosive. You're right, should have gone Explosive. You got me. I expected that with the Ritual of Battle starter we would see a Multi-Strike or perhaps an Animus of Will. Considering, I mean, reasonably, if you see... I guess I only saw 2 banners of Awoken, to be fair. 2 banners and 2 unit drafts, but didn't hit. It's a shame. May as well... I don't know. What do you do here? You give a Shard Channeler +5, +10, I guess. It's just unfortunate. I need to hold Restores. Yeah, reasonably... I think it is not unreasonable to follow the logic I followed to play Spike Sentient here. With the Ritual of Battle and the starter that we had, I felt... I mean, you play towards a Multi-Strike unit. You play with a starter of 2 Ritual of Battle, 2 Steel Enhancer, you gotta look for an Animus of Will, I feel like. Or just something with Multi-Strike. I guess you go right path and at the start of the game now, but, you know, I felt like giving myself as many chances as possible. I guess not as many chances as possible, but close to. No, as many, actually it's true, as many chances as possible to see a Multi-Strike was the correct line to winning this. However, unfortunately for me, I forgot one key factor, which is that I'm bad at the game. I'm a bad player, and I don't deserve Multi-Strike on this run. It's a little frustrating when you lose a run like this, I gotta be honest with you. This isn't a run that I feel like, oh no, that was him hitting. Okay. Like, I don't feel like I played this wrong. I feel like the line that I tried to follow was reasonable, I just missed. And it happens like that sometimes, I suppose. It's occasionally that way. What else can I say? Is there any way to kill these? Like, is there anything that we can do in this deck? I guess we can maybe triple ensnare it, and then it gets stuck here. Or maybe I need to start razor sharpening the sentient so that she doesn't have to kill one of them. Huh. Maybe we can find a way out. Maybe I shouldn't be all, well, the run is over. It feels pretty over because I have to split my stacking, and I've been barely eking out the wins up here. But perhaps we can pull something out of this one. I need to rip an Awake. Well, when you put it like that, Fel, I see. I see and I understand. So one of these has to go here. Always. I have to play Ultimate Pennant. And then I have to torch this, and then our sentient lives. Huh. Okay. Maybe with some good timing, well-timed roots, we can sneak out of this one. With some very fortunately timed root draws, we can find ourselves eking this one out just barely. I have to pull rooted next turn, is what I'm saying. And then maybe, just maybe, we sneak out of here. Wait, we're still alive because we've stopped enough of the double heavies. Okay, now we have to transition into surviving, Fel. Our focus has to move on to not dying to Fel, which is also very hard. Oh, never mind, I was wrong. That guy was at 65. Okay, it's over. Run was doomed. It's fucking doomed. I don't know what else to say. It's doomed. Like, holy shit. Come on. How many unit drafts did I go without hitting there? And also all of those steel shops? Like, god damn. Open 2 Awoken banners and they're both double hollows. That's so tragic. Ugh. So sad. I don't think it's wrong to have played it that way, though, because with an opening that looked like that, I don't think you're ever going to put down enough regen to outpace Seraph the Patient's scaling damage on you if you play Rejuvenate. So, the line to win that run is not one of the ones that I would have followed instinctively. The line to win that run, I mean, it was. The line to win that run was just look through Hellhorned banners and pull... I don't know, maybe if you go right path, you high roll, right? Maybe you go right path at the start, you pull Branded Warrior, you pull Multi-Strike from the shop, and then you just go out of control. That's possible as well. But I am really not sure. Like, that's a really tough one. It's not unwinnable by any means, but it's one where I went for a specific line, I played towards it because we had a strong start for it, and I just missed at every single possible turn. And it happens that way sometimes in this game. You play to a specific out and you just miss it sometimes. It's a shame. It happens. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me the like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.